Guys, I left the game behind. I cannot believe I left this gem behind. So back again at Secondhand Heroes and picked up some great items, picked up some cool games. For example, we got the Primal Rage on Genesis. It's got its cardboard sleeve on the outside, so that's pretty awesome. Can't wait to play this one. 2 players. I'm gonna kick my son's behind on it. It's gonna be fun. I also got the Cyborg Justice for Genesis. I'm on a Genesis fix, man. I mean, Genesis is such a great console. I really like doing Genesis. It is, it really is. And the last one that we picked up was Virtual Bart.
I remember playing this as a kid.
I haven't played this one yet. Is it good?
It's, think about it as if you're going to the arcade, but with your own Genesis.
Cool. I'll try it out, man. You know, one question I did have to ask you guys is, where do you guys usually get your inventory from?
We've been in the business for a long time, for a while.
Yeah.
I've known my manager here for about 5 years, and it's mainly all his collection. Sometimes we'll see what we get from other sellers or what we find locally. So it's always good to support small businesses.
I totally agree. Small businesses are one of the best things to support. I mean, because, you know, you can go online sometimes and everything, that's fine and dandy, but, you know, like small businesses, you come to a local shop, you look around, you see some things, you talk to people, you get to interact and stuff like that. Exactly. And you find like awesome games such as these 3 here for reasonably great prices as well. So I mean, that's pretty cool, man. So I do appreciate it and everything. So some other cool items right here, the gun con with the original packaging of Time Crisis. I was like, man, I wonder if he's gonna open that way we can go check these games out. He had some cool DS games. Ninja Gaiden, Dragon Sword. I don't have that one just yet. Led Zeppelin, Shadowgate. Rampage. You got prices on these, man? Like Pokemon Stadium?
Yeah, it depends on the game.
At Pokemon Stadium, what you think? $10? It's not bad, man. Do you do catch up, bro?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. How's your day so far, man?
Sorry.
That's good.
Slow, but
Ninja Gaiden, Metal Gear. How much you got on these, man? Ninja Gaiden, NES, and Metal Gear?
So Ninja Gaiden is 10. These are both 10 each, and then Metal Gear is like $5.
Oh, cool, man. Thank you, bro. Ninja Gaiden. I'd be interested in these. New games around here. Final Fantasy, Kirby's Adventure, Metroid. Like these, Shadowgate. I heard Shadowgate's pretty cool. Zoda's Revenge. Section Z, Tetris, Might and Magic, Black Xanadu, Kid Mickey. Yeah, but I was thinking on these, man. I had Final Fantasy, Kirby's, Metroid, Pokemon, and then I was interested with the maybe even Bomberman Hero. If I got a few, man, you think it worked like a kind of a bundle deal? Cool, man. Do you sell the controllers separately, the N64?
No, I'm selling the whole system, controllers and all.
How much you selling it for, boss?
150.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there's a second game that comes with it.
Oh, cool. Okay, the Ninja Gaiden. Kind of want Metal Gear, but I think about that. Aside from what's here, man, do you have any other games?
Yeah.
Oh, you got some work?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet, man. Are they around here?
No, they're back at home.
Oh, yeah.
Neighboring buy.
Castle Quest, Pirates. Castlevania, Dracula's Curse. Might and Magic. Might and Magic. I'm interested to see. I might have to check out some of the gameplay for these, but they look pretty cool. I mean, you know, you look at the cover art, they look awesome, but sometimes the gameplay is like not maybe my style, but they look pretty sweet. Zoda's Revenge. What is this? Shexrazad. The Magic of Shexrazad. Huh. What's the roundabout price for this stack right here, boss?
Hold on, let me turn the camera off.
Sure, no problem. Now, before we start, guys, I do want to let you know that I'm going to be using eBay last sold prices as my pricing point for these games or what they're worth. Price Charting is a good site to use, but sometimes I think they're outdated as to the prices. So I'm going to use eBay last sold conservative average prices is what I'm going to be using for my price point. So I picked up these next couple games from Secondhand Heroes. Primal Rage is roughly about $20 with its outer sleeve box like this. You guys already saw some of these. Cyborg Justice is about a $15 game as well. Virtual Bart kind of surprised me. It's a $30 game conservatively. It does not have its poster or its registration cards, which make it more at least a $50 game, but at the moment, the way it sits, it's about $30. And the last one that I picked up is Puyo Pop Fever. You guys did not see this in the video. Puyo Pop Fever, he left it to me for about $10, and it's roughly a $35 to $40 game. This is a rare outless US version of Puyo Pop Fever. It does come with its manual, comes with a very clean cart, and basically this is a falling piece puzzle game. So if you guys are into this, I would highly suggest you pick up the Puyo Pop Fever if you see it around. Alright, so these are the games that I picked up from Secondhand Heroes. Great lot for what I paid for. In total, I paid $45 for all of this, and calculating it, it's about $100 worth of games here. So $45 into $100. I'm going to be adding these to the collections. I'm not trading or reselling these. These are going to be part of the collection. So building up the collection for relatively cheap is always a goal for a gamer and collector, is to try to get these games for a cheap price. Yeah, I didn't pay $1 or $2, but it's very fair for what I paid for. Okay, so let's check out the next lot that I got. Now this is the big boys. It's very important to check every nook and cranny of an antique shop. You never know when there's going to be people selling games. I stopped by a shop that the majority of the sales comes from t-shirts and jeans, vintage items, but they also had a stack of games there. When I stopped by, I was very surprised that people hadn't picked up these titles already. Now most of these are going to be put into the collection. A few that I might use for trades. It turns out to be that I already had some of these at home. That's why it's important to have a list of games that you have by using, for example, GameEye or Word Excel on your phone to carry it with you, and that way you're not buying doubles, unless you're intentionally buying doubles on the cheap to use as trade or to sell, of course, for flipping. So the first one that I got was Pokemon Stadium. I did price this on the lower end because of the slash that it has here. This is going to stay in my collection. I don't have this just yet. This one I'm going to value about a $20 game. Bomberman Hero I don't have just yet. I'm going to value this for about $20, also staying in the collection. Super Mario 64, I did have this. Actually, I do have a CIB. It's about a $25 game. I might bundle this with a Nintendo 64 console that I have, that I picked up on the cheap, that I'm going to use for trade. Most of the time, guys, I'm going to be using items for trade. You know, to me, flipping could be selling, or flipping can be trading for other items that you want. So I might bundle this in a Nintendo 64 console bundle and just use this trade. Next one is Zelda, Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the Nintendo 64 is about a $35 game. I do have it already. I'm probably going to bundle it as well for the Nintendo 64 with the Super Mario, so it's pretty nice little copy there. Next one that I got was the Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. Now this one I do not have in my collection, so I'm going to be adding this. This is about priced roughly about a $50 game. It does come with its manual, and it's nice and clean and crisp. The edges are not worn out or anything like that. It doesn't look discolored. Nice clean title as well. So I'm gonna be adding this to the collection. Now Hotel Dusk Room 215, I wasn't too sure if I had this game, but turns out to be that I did have it, so I'm gonna be using this for trade. It's a great graphic novel with a different type of drawings. I'm not too sure what this type of drawing is. Sketch drawing, I'm not too sure what it is, but it's got some great storytelling in this. If you never played this game, try it out. Hotel Dusk is roughly about a $25 game. Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, I do not have this one just yet. So what I try to do with the Game Boy Advance games, I try to complete them with their box. Now the box is usually pretty expensive. They're more expensive than the actual game itself. So this is long-term collecting. I like having my Game Boy Advance games complete in box. Hopefully I'm going to trade up to eventually get the box and manual that comes for Kirby Nightmares in Dreamland. I'm gonna keep this. This is about a $25 game standalone. Now Zelda Minish Cap, I picked this up as well. Zelda Minish Cap, I did have a copy of complete in box, but I couldn't pass it up for what I was paying for the whole lot. I mean, I had to get this game. This game itself is going for about $60. I'm being conservative on that. I've seen up to 70, 75, but $60 on this game standalone like this, authentic. I did check them, they're all authentic. It is a game that you can't go wrong picking it up as a lot. I'm going to show you guys what I paid for here in a little bit for the whole lot, but this itself is great to have as a trade. I'm going to probably trade this for another game that I don't have in the collection just yet. Okay, so NES. I'm new to the NES collecting. I've recently just started doing the retro. Now retro to me is NES, Super NES, Genesis, all those retro types of consoles. When I jumped into collection, I started collecting for consoles that I really enjoyed, which was the PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1 era, PlayStation 3. I didn't jump into the older retro cartridges because they were just so expensive at the time, and I told myself if I'm able to find it for cheap, I'll get them for cheap, but I'm not gonna overpay for them. But lately I've just been finding this NES without even having to look for it, so I had to pick these up. I mean, if I'm pretty sure I left some behind from the video, whatever you guys saw, let me know. Now, going back in the video and reviewing it, I left a gem behind. I really messed up, guys. I really did. I'm blurring it out at the moment because I want to see if it's still there tomorrow. If it's still there, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to get it and I'm going to show it to you guys. But man, I'm beating myself for it. All right, so first one up is Shadowgate. I did get Shadowgate after all. It turns out to be like a dungeon crawler point and click adventure. Shadowgate's going for about $8. Next one is Castle Quest. Castle Quest is going for roughly $8. Ninja Gaiden 2, $15 game. Ninja Gaiden 1, another $15 game. Metroid, the Yellow Label. Metroid Yellow Label is going for about $20. Kirby's Adventure. Kirby's Adventure is about a $20 game as well. Final Fantasy, pick this up, $25 game. These are staple franchises that just grown so much since their debut on this system, so great. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. Now, I had never played a retro Castlevania, and I started playing this, and man, just getting on top of the steps is difficult. But it does have some of this void stickers, probably from a rental place at one point. All these games are going to be part of my collection. I'm not going to trade them, you know, because I am trying to start an NES collection with quality games. I'm not trying to do too many fillers. So Castlevania is roughly about a $35 game. Now, the last one, I didn't expect this one to be so much. When I picked it up, I just thought the cover art was great. Now, this is Might and Magic, Secrets of the Inner Sanctum. So this is a $60 game. It just kind of reminded me of Dungeons and Dragons. I didn't expect it to be this much, but I'm so glad that I picked it up. And this one I have yet to try, so I'm gonna give it a shot pretty soon. All right, guys, so such a great find at this little shops. I mean, I enjoyed it. I went over there for secondhand heroes just to pick up those Genesis lot. I had seen out online that they had posted them. Now, for secondhand heroes, I paid a total of $45 for those games. Now they're worth about $100 when I checked them conservatively. After that, after visiting secondhand heroes, I did travel to a different area and I went through some of the shops there. When I saw them, I started asking the prices of them, and I couldn't believe that this gentleman had it for pretty decent prices. I mean, they're not $1, $2 finds, but these are quality games for very, very fair prices. I wasn't gonna haggle to him very much. He actually discounted them. At one point he had them for $10 a pop, but then he just brought them down because I was buying multiples. Anywhere from $5 to $8 is what he kind of left some of these for. Now the other titles like Zelda, he did leave that for about $15, $20, I think, what he was paying, because those are the higher, more well-known games. So in total, I did spend $140. $140 I think is a great price for adding these to the collection. In total, when I calculated it, it's about $466 worth of games here. $466 worth of games from this one shop. Left it to me about $140. Now, if you subtract the cost in total, I paid $185 for everything, and I got $566 worth of games. So a ton of great scores whenever I went hunting today. I mean, I can't believe I got all these games that I'm going to be adding to the collection, and they're worth so much, and I paid such a great amount for it. Less than half of what they're worth is what I paid for everything. But, and now there's a big but here. The big but is that I left a game behind that's such a jewel. I blurred it out in the videos because I didn't want you guys to see it, but it's a jewel, a gem, a hidden gem, a gem that's worth so much, that is worth just as much as all of these games combined, and so many people are looking for it because of the scarcity. I can't tell you what that is. Watch next week's video so you can see what I actually left behind. All right, guys, so thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what you guys think the game is, and I'll see you on the next time. Take it easy. Peace.